Hello and welcome to Chasing Diecast Cars. Last week on Saturday I went to the NAMAC event in Holland. That's the biggest diecast collector event in Europe. And as you can see, I came home with a bunch of stuff. So let's crack on immediately. I saw this three pack or the last time I was there 2 months ago, so it's held every 2 months. Did not pick it up. Then when I came home I regretted that. So because there's always the risk, I didn't pick it up because seller was asking €10. I thought that was too much for a major 3-pack, but there's always a risk when they don't sell their stuff, the next time they don't bring it anymore. So I decided when I found it I was going to pick it up. These are majorettes, but these are the Loyal Bride Loyal Bride majorettes, not the usual majorettes. I will show these in a separate video when I have all of them. I got a little discount, so happy about that and happy to find them again. So he brought them again to the event, luckily for me. Then also got me another deluxe, majorette deluxe, an older style deluxe, not the new ones that are being released in 2019, but the old style ones from the 90s. Not going to show which one I got. Already did a video on the F40. You can find that in my majorette playlist if you want to see that. And I will show the one I have in a future Throwback Thursday video, like the F40. I will show the base, and if you freeze the frame you will be able to see which car I got. So I got a nice discount. Oh, also saw this one before. I did not pick it up for the price, but you know, seller gave it to me half price, so finally took it home with me. Then last time I showed the VW Golf in these VW packagings. These are packagings that were sold at the dealerships, and these cars are made by Norev. So this time he had some more with him. Now I must say my Golf had some paint missing on some of the rims, and these also seem to have some issues, so I think these are like unsold ones that are not perfect. So as you can see here, there's some scratches on top. So this is the VW Passat. These have suspension apparently. That's cool, nice model. And then here we get the CC, the Passat CC. So these are a little bit bigger than 164, they are 3-inch, like Norev usually is. So this is more of the Coupe style version of the Passat. So as you can see here, the chrome around the windows isn't completely perfect. There's a little spot here on top. Here there's some silver paint on the wheel arch, you see. I mean, it's got some things wrong with it. But you know, they are very hard to come by, if not impossible. So this German seller brings some every time he comes to the NAMAC event, and I keep buying them. Then found another Norev. This is a mini jet. So this is the early 3-inch Norev releases. Here you got all the cars that were in this series. I have this one in blue, the Mercedes SL. So this one is what I'm going to show here. And I also have a Z3 that is not on this picture. This is from some kind of a toy show, apparently. It's the first example of the NORAD Cayenne I have. This is all metal. There seems to be a switch here, but no, it doesn't slide. Don't know what that would do. Cayenne turbo. Also has suspension, it seems. Trailer hitch. So here it says Tiny Toy Cars, first 3-inch show, July 21 of 2007. Cool to have another version of the Cayenne. I have it by a lot of different diecast brands. And this one has got the chrome rims. That's something they used to do a lot back in the day. Don't do that as much anymore now. And these of course are authentic wheels, so same wheels as the real car had. Also found me 2 Schuko cars. Well, if you can call this a car. So these are a little bit older ones. I forgot to look up from what year they are. Probably 2015 or something. In true 1/64 scale. The BMW Isetta. I hope I will get it off the base easily, because these are tight, very screwed down very tightly. So I have to put back this stuff in there so I don't lose it. Right, there it goes already. It's all very tiny. And I'll open up the other one. This one re-enters my collection because my other one moved to Australia. So I had to get me another one. And I did find one at this event. Porsche 918 Spyder. First, I'm going to tuck this away too. There you go. So, let's look at both of them and then compare the size, because it's really funny. This tiny little BMW Isetta does have the lensed headlights, so that's a good job by Schuko to be able to get that done. The 2 tiny wheels in the back close to one another. This has a motorcycle engine, or maybe a moped engine, very tiny engine, and the steering wheel and the steering column is attached to the front door, and this front door opens up to the front. Very funny vehicle. And here we have all metal, by the way, both of them. Here we have the Porsche. Now it's got some issues, like there's some spots here in the paint, but you know, if you find these so many years later unsold and for half the price, you're bound to get something that is not entirely perfect, you know. All the good ones are locked in collections, and you're not going to see those again appear again. So have to do with the leftovers, but that's fine. I mean, I paid little money for what this is, so I cannot complain. So let's compare the sizes. There you go. I mean, this thing could fit into the passenger compartment of the Porsche. It's that tiny. It's hilarious. Look at the wheelbase. Very funny. I'm glad to have found it. It's the first time I saw it. That's really cool. Then I found these two, and by looking at them I thought, well, what are these? Is this a real toy? Or is this RMZ City? What is it? And then at the back it said Yachtming. That's very interesting to find some modern Yachtmings. I have a few older ones in my childhood collection. I have a premium one also. So now I have these kind of mainline nowadays Yachtmings. So that's very interesting. Kind of curious what it says on the base. So we can take a look at these two. I like to find these oddball things. I've got a lot of different diecast brands. Porsche Cayman S, number 1222, made in China, used under license. So it does not say Yachtming. It's got, yeah, it's got like the RMZ City wheels, but then the RMZ City, the basic ones, don't have an interior. So therefore it makes me think of a real toy. Those have an interior, but those don't have this kind of wheels. So interesting. And I also collect the Cayman, so cool to have another version of that one together with the 911. This is the 997 by the looks of it. Yes, 997 Turbo. Also does not say Yachtming on the base, but they did not used to always say that on the older ones too. Very detailed casting. Got the Porsche logo and the headlights. Nothing in the back though. Both RMZ City and Real Toy have taillight tampos too. But all in all, nice model. Nice color too. I like it. Glad to have found these. And they were dead cheap. Then found me another Revell, another Toy Fair piece. Seems like all the Revells I find, or almost all of them, are Toy Fair models. That's the only ones I'm able to find. I have only got one non-Toy Fair Beetle, the classic Beetle. So this says International Toy Fair Nuremberg from 5 to 10 February 2004. Revell.de, German Revell division. So it also has the authentic wheels, lensed headlights, and the rest is tempoed, painted on. This one has a plastic base. All in all, nice find for so little money. I'm not complaining. Found me a Corgi. This seller had a bunch of these still in the blister. Got a little bit discount. It's a nice Ferrari, so I wanted to have it. This is 1984 copyright. And then I found this. So these are Real Toy. Fastlane is the Toys R Us brand. Nowadays they put some generic garbage in there, but they used to put these real toys in there that are really nicely done. Not a particular fan of this model, the Ford Galaxy minivan, but you know, it's a very nice rendition of it. But I bought this for this one. The Land Rover Discovery is very hard to find in 1/64 scale. This is a very nice version of it. Look at the spare wheel cover. It's got lots of nice details, nice interior. Very nice one. Here you see Real Toy. Very underestimated brand. Does a really good job. Then also found this one, this car transporter with two really nice cars in there. It says John Toy, but that's just a Dutch toy importer. They just buy stuff in China and then package it in their own packaging. But that doesn't say anything about the brand, the Diecast brand that is in there. Nothing at all. Just says the MAN license. Nothing about the Mercedes and the Lamborghini. Luckily, a friend of mine went with me to the event. He's very knowledgeable about 1/64 and 3-inch diecast. I think he's got like probably the biggest collection in the world. He has hundreds of different brands of 1/64 scale 3-inch diecast. He knows a lot about them, and he told me these are from the brand Pioneer. So I do want to see inside and look if they say something on them. Not going to show the car transporter. I will do that in a separate video when I show all of my car transporters, because I have a bunch of them. Let's see if we can get this out easily. Yeah, that's okay. No, it just says made in China. So this is very nice, a SLR McLaren. Got the authentic wheels, got the plastic inserts for the lights. Seems to have a pretty detailed interior. So that's very impressive. And now I have to see, get it back in there. Yep. And then the Lamborghini. Again, it says made in China. Also authentic wheels, lensed headlights. These are painted taillights. So yeah, all in all very impressive. Then found this one. This says Dicky Spielzeug, diecast car salon display. So this was before, I guess, before Simba Dickey Group had acquired Majorette and Schuco and Solido and all those diecast brands. I think they have Jado now too, because this is actually a welly. As you can take a look at it. First show the back. These don't have any dates on them, so it's hard to say how old these are, but they're pretty old. Relatively old, I mean. So this is a very nice Mercedes 190 SL from 1955. Got nice wheels on it, lots of chrome. All the tempos it needs to have. Very nice version. So they used to put these welly cars in these packagings from Dicky Toys, and then later on they had their own brand, Speed Champs, but I think they quit because unsuccessful probably, and then they probably just bought a bunch of diecast brands to also have some 1/64 and 3-inch cars in their catalog. Here we got a Tomica basic mainline Bentley Continental GT. I'm not going to show this one in this video because I'm going to do a Bentley video in July. So look forward to that. I will show all my Bentleys in that video. Also this one. Then we got some Hot Wheels. So these are not going to get opened. I'm going to do a separate video on small car manufacturers and racing teams, because I found a bunch of these from one seller. This is a 2001 release, and this is 98. This is 2001 also. This is 2003. So all really cool cars that I will be showing in a separate video. This one also 1998. And then these two I got from the Diecast Dude, not the Diecast Dude, but just Diecast Dude without the, on YouTube. I knew he was going to be at the event, but I never had met him before, and we did not meet up because I have very limited time when I'm there. But I was standing at a table watching the diecast, and dude comes standing next to me and asked the seller at the table if he could film the stuff on his table. So I knew he was going to do a video of the event, so I immediately knew it was Diecast Dude. So I introduced myself and we talked a little bit, and I had mentioned in one of his previous videos in the comments I really liked this Mini, and he brought it for me as a gift in case he would encounter me. And this one I bought from him. This is also for that video with the small manufacturers and racing teams. So very cool. This one is going to get opened in the last Mini video to celebrate the 60th anniversary in August. That will be. So look forward to that. Finally found the Fiat 500 in this teal color, or as we call it in Dutch, apple blue sea green. This is going to be opened in the Fiat 120 video I'm going to do in July also. So another special video coming up. Aston Martin 1963 DB5, the 2015 release. This is a then and now car, so I'm not going to open this. I try to collect all the then and now cars, so these are going to be kept carded for now. The 85 Chevy Camaro in the gold. I was missing this one for the series, and I'm still missing the blue one, so when I have all of those I can do a video on those two together with some other Camaros I have. Then from my hobby store I also got a bunch of Eurospeed cars. They were selling them cheaper for us Europeans. That means same price or a comparable price as in the United States, as usually these are 8, 9, 10 euro. Because there was a sticker on here, they pulled off the sticker, so the card is a little bit damaged, but I don't care about the cards. I am going to free this up when I have two of each. So I already have these. I found these in a store in Belgium, and I have these two also. These were sent to me by Fex over at the Fex Deth channel, Australia. So I'm only missing the BMW M1. If I have an extra one of that, I can finally open these up. So we'll see when that happens. Running out of room here. This one is going to get opened. Ford stake bed. I got that together with the off-brand Hot Wheels cars. This is a 2001 release. This is actually what caught my eye, and then I saw these other cars from the Chaparral and all those brands. Stake bed apparently tilts. Very nice blue color. There's a nice casting. 1981 copyright, so pretty old. It's got the 5-dot wheels. A 2010 Camaro SS from 2013. Cool model. In black. Got the blue windscreen, so we get a blue light bar on top. Got the push bar in front. Also found this Combat Medic. This is a 2016 release. So pretty old casting. This is retooled. A lot of metal still on it, but the grille is plastic. Got the plastic doors in the back, but these don't open. Some of these open, but this one doesn't. That's fine. And these funny teal wheels, very chunky. Then I found this series, Hot Wheels Premium Pop Culture. So 1 of 5, 2 of 5, 3 of 5, 4 of 5, and 5 of 5. So I lucked out on these. He only had one complete set anymore, the German seller, where I get all these pop culture ones from. So I was smart enough to go immediately to his table, or one of the first tables I visited when I entered the event, and that's how I lucked out and was able to grab the whole set. So this is the, well, I threw away the box and I don't know what model it is. The 64 Chevy panel delivery. Very cool model. First time I have this model. So of course all metal and rubber tires. Next up, the 71 Plymouth Satellite. It's got a reverse seat in the back, it seems. It's very broad or wide wheel arches to for these slick tires. I think this is a separate piece from the interior. Cool model. Love these American station wagons. This is a new model, I think, the 49 Ford COE. Very chunky model also. This is plastic. The rest of it is metal. It's got the threaded tires. Cool. And another Combat Medic. This one is used a lot in the premium range because of all the metal. Here you get a metal front instead of a plastic on the mainline ones. We got the opening doors, but they can't really open that well because it's underneath the top part here, so it's kind of restricted. And then the Nissan Skyline van. So lots of station wagons in this series. That's how I like it. This one has got the slicks. Nothing in the back. It's like closed up in there. Got Marvel on the tailgate. Cool. Then I found this 3-pack that had some interesting cars in it, especially this Porsche that I did not have. That's the concept version. This is 2012 copyright, and it's got 2013 cars in it. So here we got the Porsche 918 Spyder, the concept version. So it's got the side pipes, in silver. This is the first release, number 175 of 250 in 2013. So I'm very happy to find this one. And this is the one that Fex sent me. This is the new version, 2018 version. So the production version, not the concept version anymore. So let's open this up too and take a look at both of them. So the front, it's pretty much the same. It's a slight difference in the shape of the headlights, but not much. The windscreen lost the wiper. On the side you see the same rims, but the top one are not chromed. The door handle also moved place on the production model. You get some openings there. Lost the side pipes, of course. Then in the back we got a spot for the license plate. The concept model does not need a license plate, of course. Some little changes, but not much. And then here in the back it's a little bit different. I think the separate piece here disappeared, and this is all tampoed on the production model. And the interior is also a little bit different. Yeah, they did do a different interior. Slightly different. Steering wheel got a little bit smaller, and center console is a little bit different. Seats are too. So yeah, some difference there. And the next model is the Hyundai Genesis Coupe. This was a multi-pack exclusive in 2013. This is a nice model. Reminds me of the Infinity a little bit. Probably no coincidence. Cool. And then the last one is the 71 Maverick Grabber. But I did not find any information on this one. I think it's also a multi-pack exclusive from 2013, but I'm not 100% sure. Got some tempo error there. That's okay. And I like this model. Don't dig the yellow windows that much, but you know, it suits the tempos a little bit. Then got this 10-pack. Got it for cheap, and I basically got it for this one. With this red one I now have all of the Panamera colors. There's some multi-pack exclusives in here that I already have, but you know, it was cheap, so I don't mind. It's got a 2013 copyright date, so most of these are 2014 models. So this is the reason I got it, the Panamera in red. So this was number 40 of 250 in 2014. Hot Wheels new model 2014, it says on the license plate. Cool model. I don't like it in real life, but I think it's really cool as a diecast car. So I tried to collect all of them. The 2010 Ford Mustang GT. This was a 2014 multi-pack exclusive. I've shown this one already on my channel. Got this one too. This one, I don't know what it is. It doesn't say on the base. I don't know much about American cars. You guys probably can tell me what it is. It's very cool. It looks really nice. Maybe the blue windows are a little bit much, but just don't know what it is. The 2012 VW Beetle. This is a 2014 multi-pack exclusive in a metal flake orange. Hot Wheels license plate. Got a lot of package rub on top. That's why you gotta open up your stuff. This one, I don't care. Diesel boy. Yep. And this one is the Ford GTX-1 or GTX-I, I think it's GTX-1. This is 2014 multi-pack exclusive. Show this one already too. This one I got a bunch of, the Honda S2000, 2013 multi-pack exclusive. Very nice one. Got all the tampos where they need to be. Then this is the exclusive for this 10-pack, 2011 Corvette Grand Sport. And we got another Corvette. This is a 2009 Corvette ZR1 or ZR1. This is a 2013 multi-pack exclusive. Already shown this one. And the last one is the Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe. This is a 2013 multi-pack exclusive. It's nice in blue with the gold wheels. Got a big spare wheel in the back. Cool model. Very heavy too. Then we go to Matchbox. These ones are not going to be opened. These I'm going to show in a future Throwback Thursday episode. This I am going to open is the Ford F100 panel delivery. This is 2008 release. Farmers Market since 1955, organic fresh produce. Cool van. Got a few vans by Matchbox that I'm going to show here. This one, Matchbox Moving van. Not licensed, but I like it nonetheless. 2017 release probably. A metal cap and a plastic box, metal base. I think this says Matchbox in Japanese probably. And this one opens up. So cool, it has some moving features. Looks very much like a American moving van. And this one I've been wanting to buy this one for quite a while, and I finally pulled the trigger because I could not find it cheaper than €2. Express P500 it says. I think it's called Express Delivery. 60 years of Matchbox, that means 2013 release. So this also has a plastic body, metal base. Express delivery. This part also opens in the back. Oh yeah. Usually I don't get these open, but this time I did. And then last one, also one I've been wanting to buy for a while, the 14 Ford Transit News van, but they only go up in price instead of down. So when I find one for €2, I pick it up. 2017 release probably, because you know some sellers ask €3 for this, and this is a plastic body one. So metal body, plastic body, metal base, plastic body, sorry. News van. I like to collect news vans. They are cool. Then I got some 5-packs for future Throwback Thursday episodes. This one I got really cheap. There's 3 licensed cars in there. Or I think maybe this one isn't licensed, I'm not sure. But at least these 2 are. So if that's cheap, I'm willing to buy it. It doesn't say the name of the pack. It just says 2005 copyright, so probably 2006 release. This one was a little bit more expensive, but this is also much nicer. First sight, this one put me off, but then I looked at the other ones and I thought these are pretty nice. This one got the antenna, like this bus, and definitely like this Volkswagen Wilderness Adventures from where's the date? I found it before and now I lost it. 1999. So 2000 release probably. So Throwback Thursday episode also from the same seller. Some cool cars in here. And this called Euro Sports. This has a 1999 copyright also, 2000. And I found these tubes that were also, he had a bunch of these. I just made a selection. This is Storm Trackers. It's funny to see how they translate these names. Totally not the same as the English name, but you know, kind of funny. So a bunch of nice cars in here. 2 VWs, a bus and a classic Beetle, a Blazer with antenna, first one I have, TV van like those, and a nice pickup, so very cool. And then again from the same seller, again funny translations, Canyon base, then translated in all kinds of names that have nothing to do with that. So at first sight you see this thing, you think, well, don't really want it, but then there's a nice El Camino, don't have this camper yet, and then there's this Freelander with a trailer. You can always sell a trailer to me, so I bought it. And then to finish off, I got some green light from my hobby store. Some stuff. This one is one I really wanted to have. Hitch and Tow Series 3, 2015 copyright on it. I like to collect these green light vans. It's got some issues, this one. The grille isn't perfect, and the mirror got some paint rubbed off, and there's a spot here, and then the trailer hitch is a little bit bent upwards, but maybe I can bend it down a little bit. I don't know, is this plastic? Seems to be plastic, but maybe it will work with the trailer. It's just a very nice color combination, this van, and it's a 1977 Chevrolet G20 van. I did not have this one yet. I was born in 77, so I really wanted this. And then there's the trailer. I'm low on battery, guys, so if my camera cuts out, I apologize. Green light. So this is all metal, the base, and then this imitation wood, although it doesn't feel metal. But you know, it's so hot in here, I can't feel it if it's cold or not. I heard other people saying in other videos that this is metal too, but by the look and feel of it, it could be plastic. So, but nice trailer to put some other cars on. Not going to put the ramps on now, it's going to take too much time. This one I bought because it was cheap and because I like the Shelby Cobra. This is a 65 one, 427 SC. Got some flames on it, Motor World Series, so no metal base. A plastic base on these, 2016 copyright. Series 17. As you can see, plastic base. I like to collect Shelby Cobras from different diecast manufacturers. Cool model, good looking. Of course, I prefer it in blue and white Shelby colors, but you know, it was cheap. Then I got this diecast convention piece, Mexico City. I bought this sight unseen. Their website did not show a picture, so I didn't know what it was going to look like, but it looks okay. The Volkswagen Samba bus, also plastic base. So license plate says Diecast Convention Vehicle 2017. They always have a bus as their Diecast Convention vehicle. In all kinds of different liveries, so cool to have this one. And then the last one I'm not going to open because it is an error. So it's got the 1988 Ford LTD Crown Victoria wagon in it, in the NYPD livery, but on the card it says Policía de Ciudad de Mexico, Mexico City, Mexico. So this is a card error. This is new, 2019 copyright, and it's got even the New York City sticker on it, but it is the wrong card. It should have should be combined with the 2017 Ram 2500 and not this Ford. So this is going to stay carded for now. I'll see if I open it in the future or not. So that's it for this video. Just want to say there's another video coming up of the stuff I bought at my hobby store. I bought online from them, and they bring it to the NAMAC event for me. So I don't have to pay for shipping because they have a table there also. It's 15 cars that I bought from their website, and that's going to be the epic video that I talked about a while ago, that I promised I was going to do. So that's probably going to air on next Sunday. So look forward to that. That's going to be some nice stuff in there. Click, click, yeah, like that. So I thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.